Hi everyone, Susie here with another process video for scrapbooking. Today I am showing you a layout using it is a pie chart heart die cut from Paige Evans. I die cut it from my Cameo. And there I just showed you peeling it off of the tacky sheet. And I'm shopping which pictures I'm going to use. Obviously that big 8.5 by 11 photo did not work. And so here I am beginning to cut the shapes that are in that little heart shape, or big heart shape I should say. And I'll just continue cutting different shapes of pattern paper using Maggie Holmes, I believe it's Open Book. Different patterns from that collection. And they lend themselves really well. It's a nice soft palette, which works really well for the photo that I'm going to be using, which is another bathtub photo of my grandkids. Of course, you can just see their heads above bubbles, but I love to capture them in my bathtub because that's one of their favorite things to do when they're at my house, is to take a bubble bath. So you see me tracing the inside of the pie chart, and then I just cut it slightly, like maybe an 1/8 or a 1/16 of an inch larger than that, to adhere to the back of the slices. And now I'm trying to get some turquoise and all different, the kind of peachy reds to fill in the pie chart. And here, this was a cut apart sheet from the Maggie Holmes collection. And I'm going to use this to back the photo of my two granddaughters, Capri and Evie. And I spend way too much time layering this photo. I cut a lot of it out because there are several layers. And then I'm downsizing the photo. I'm cutting out the tile on the back of my bathtub because it was just a little bit distracting. I wanted the photo to be light and full of the bubbles and light colored background. I used basil cardstock, 12 by 12 piece in the back and then a gray piece in the front. And then I'm going to off-center it. And I'm really loving doing these fill-in designs from the Silhouette Design Studio. They're a lot of fun to fill in, and it's a really good way to use, I don't want to say use up your pattern paper, but you know how you always have pattern paper left over. This is a really good way to use it. Because I love the styles and designs of all the pattern paper, especially Maggie Holmes, and you know, there's specific designers and companies that I am drawn to their patterns when they come out with new colors. Then I'm again adhering it to another mat, which this one is a cream based mat because most of the pattern papers have a cream colored background. And here you see me adhering it with my tape gun. Oh my goodness, and I am fidgeting again with that photo and the mats. And like I said, I can't even tell you how many mats I put behind this photo. Layering and layering and layering. And I can't even tell you why. I did start, you see at the top of the heart, I started cutting some tags from the Maggie Holmes collection cut apart sheet. There were several tags, And I cut apart some tags to go at the top center of the heart and some at the left bottom. And on the ones in the left bottom, I layer those. And then I believe I'm going to staple them just to get a general, just to hold them together while I'm adjusting the rest of the layout. I'm sorry about that light of my, that glow from my light above. I haven't quite figured out how to use my tripod yet in the best angle. I work on it every time I do a layout. A lot of the problem is that I do most of my recording at night, so those overhead lights are going to be on, and I'm just trying to figure out a way to get around them shining down on my page. Here I'm trimming some of those background layers of the photo mats that I applied to the photo. And I would say this photo is probably about 4 by 3 or 2.5. It's not very big. And then this diamond strip that I'm working with here, this had different letters of the alphabet, and it's here when I decided that I would pick out their initials, A and E, or oh my goodness, A and C, I'm sorry, to use with an ampersand, which I die cut from, again, my Silhouette Studio. I die cut the ampersand, and then another phrase that you'll see shortly. Oh, I'm sorry about that. My dog was barking because my husband just got home. And after I listened to this again, I still did not get the girls' initials right. Those are little diamond cut E and C. E for Evie, C for Capri. Not sure why I couldn't quite get that right. So now I'm just going around the heart and having it lay down a little bit more. And there you see the ampersand. And then I think what I do next is I just kind of fool around where I'm going to exactly place. I want to commit to placing that photo. And I decide in the bottom, near the bottom of the lower right-hand corner. And then I will use my little fine line applicator to adhere the ampersand and try to figure out how to position the little diamond initials. So I think at this point I am thinking about what other embellishments I want to add to the page. Still, I'm adhering those tags that I added to the left-hand side. And I'm trying to place those initials right now. They end up kind of nestling against each other along the side of the ampersand. So I worried with this layout about I didn't want to do too many embellishments because of the busy background of the heart. Even though they're, you know, subtle patterns, it's still, you know, a lot of different pattern paper. And there I'm adhering the tag to the top. And I also adhere a, oh, it's like the top of a ticket stub. It's what it looks like. Kind of tucking that in the middle of the heart. And there I showed you the strip that I got the initials from. Now, this is the edge of the photo that has the date, time, and the place, which I decided to cut into little tiny strips and put at the bottom of the heart, just kind of as a nice little reference. Especially since I always forget in pictures how old the kids are and all the statistics like that. And there I am adhering those little strips with liquid glue, my scrappy glue that I love. And then pretty soon I will get out a Tim Holtz notebook that has several different phrase stickers in black and in white. And I chose the black ones with white writing. And these are some Felicity Jane sequins that came in one of their monthly kits that I got probably, I want to say, last summer or maybe the summer before. They're kind of a corally pink and light pink and gold. And I just kind of put these in 3 different places. And there in the upper right hand corner I adhered some washi tape that is by Pink Paisley, and then a little chipboard flag with a light pink heart. That is from Becky Higgins, a Project Life set. And I'm going through to see if there's anything else that I might like to use. And I'm adhering the sequins now. And I didn't show you adhering the title. That is also the one that says Little Beauties. It's a title that I cut from the silhouette. Well, I guess my machine's a Cameo, but I had a silhouette for years and finally broke down and got the Cameo. And then here are some still shots of the finished product. And I did also add a flare button that is by Fancy Pants in the lower left-hand corner. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.